a couple questions about your story here from Saturday. Yeah. Just not to nitpick. Did you say at one point you were calling the game? Were you calling the game?
I did PA.
What? Oh, you did the PA. For a second, I thought maybe you were doing balls and strikes behind the plate.
No. I was not doing. I was not.
You broadcast the game? Were you doing like a baseball movie style, or like you actually annotate the whole game like a League of Their Own?
I did not annotate. I did not call the game. I was doing, now batting number 3, Jackson Malusis, number 3.
That's it, though. You weren't like, and it's all the way May.
No.
In the
I was
outfield.
Yeah, they asked me to do it. I said, sure, I'll do it. I was fun watching. I was sitting up at the booth with the director of Little League Baseball here in Stanford, Tom Duddy, and it was great. It was fun. But yes, that's where I got my information about DJ LeMahieu right after the game.
Some kid runs up like an old timey newsboy. Extra. Read all about it, LeMahieu. Here's a question though, listen, you're midday host here on WFAN. Were you like, all right, well, my daily rate is
no? There's no daily rate. No, I was as proud of Papa and as nervous could be. This was all about passion. This was a passion play.
How about Moose? You could have been like slipping in like side comments and like takes, while your son, unfortunately, can we just like reveal what happened? Unfortunately, they made it to the championship game. Unfortunately, though, they lost by a run.
So you want to hear a funny story?
And that's strike 3, a little bit outside, but all right. You could have been like sneaking in your commentary. It's our job to give opinion. I don't know how you hold back.
So a funny story on that is that, so I go up to the booth, right? And it's like a Little League field. Like we've all seen Little League fields growing up and whatever. Correct. So I'm sitting up there with the booth, and Tom Duddy, who my wife knows his wife a long time. They taught together at St. Cecilia's up here in Stanford. His assistant was like, all right, and I'm not telling any, Tom knows what I do. This guy does not know what I do on a day in, day out basis. So he's like, all right, so here's the microphone. You don't want to have it too close to your mouth when you're speaking.
Yeah, tell me more.
here's the knob here where you turn it up and you turn it down. You want to make sure the knob is down because you don't want to have the conversation between you and Tom going over the broadcast, going over the speakers so everyone can hear the conversations. And then Tom looks at the guy and goes, listen, just take it from me. He knows what he's doing. He's done this a day or two.
I mean, does he want to pitch in and produce for us this week while Mons is out?
I didn't say, I was like, okay, so I turned this knob down and this and that. I wasn't being disingenuous or anything like that. I was just like, all right, yeah, no worries, no big deal. I got it, don't worry. And the guy was like, oh, he's got it, don't worry.
All of a sudden, Moose comes out. He's like, 7:02 on this Saturday night. Just taking hold of it. Everyone just looks up at him like, who the hell is this guy?
I felt the pressure to get all the kids' names correct because I didn't want to mispronounce anybody's names. And I knew my son's team. I didn't know the other team. So I wanted to make sure that was correct, and I was on point with that. But I did emphasize my son a little bit more probably than everybody else. Yeah. I'm like, now batting number 3, Jackson Malusis.
I expect you to be like the old Detroit Pistons guy. I don't even know if he's still there. But
that's it. Like, yes.
All of a sudden, like it's
Rashid Wallace.
All of a sudden, it's like the guy from the Alan Parsons Project starts playing like the Chicago Bulls. Like the.